Week 2 of the NFL season got underway with the New York Jets beating rivals Buffalo Bills on Thursday night in a high-scoring affair. Let's hope for more exciting action this coming Sunday night. The first live clash on Sky Sports sees AFC North rivals take on each other as the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Cincinnati Bengals at Heinz Field. It was a fantastic offensive showing from Pittsburgh in their Week 1 win at Washington, with star quarterback Ben Roethlisberger throwing for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Bengals meanwhile also went on the road and picked up a win, a narrow one over the Jets in the Meadowlands. AJ Green once again showed he's a top 5 receiver in the NFL in that game, and his past record against the Steelers is a tasty one. He scored a touchdown in 4 of his last 5 games against them. This should be a tight game on the banks of the Allegheny River. Take the home team Steelers to edge a close one with over 48.5 points appealing. In the other 6 PM games, there should be a shootout at the Meadowlands as the New York Giants take on the New Orleans Saints. In their game last year, the two teams combined to score 101 points, so naturally taking the over 53 points here is the way to go. And neither defence has greatly improved, and as witnessed last week, the Saints are still giving up huge points after their home loss to Oakland. Also in the early slate, the Detroit Lions take on the Tennessee Titans with quarterback Matt Stafford, arguably playing the best football of his career. In his last 9 games, Stafford has threw 22 touchdowns against only 2 interceptions, so Detroit minus 5.5 points is the pick in that one. Later on, we get a chance to see football return to Los Angeles as the Rams take on the Seattle Seahawks in the home opener back in the City of Angels. The Coliseum will host the Rams till their purpose-built stadium is ready next year, and they need to bounce back in a big way after being humiliated in a 28-0 loss at San Francisco on Monday Night Football. A nightmare start to the season for the Rams then, with number 1 draft pick Jared Goff still not ready to take the reins under centre. Seattle meanwhile have Russell Wilson struggling with injury, but he'll be fit enough to start at quarterback and they'll be expecting a comfortable win. Points could be at a premium however, so take under 40 points for the Seattle win. Sunday Night Football should be a good one too, as the Green Bay Packers travel to Minnesota to open the Vikings' new stadium. It's a fitting clash to kick off the action at US Bank Stadium, with both teams looking to move to 2-0 on the season after wins in the opening week. Sam Bradford could make his first start for Minnesota after the trade from Philly. It'll be exactly 2 weeks since Bradford came into the Vikings offense, so it remains to be seen what kind of handle he has of that offense. The big plus though for the former Oklahoma man is that he can turn around and hand the ball off to another former Sooner, Adrian Peterson. Green Bay held off the Jags last week in the Florida Heat, and they'll be happy to return north for the game with the rival Vikings. Despite not firing on all cylinders last week, the Packer offense showed signs of getting back to their best, with Eddie Lacy and Jordy Nelson both back in action and putting in good performances. Green Bay can spoil the party in Minnesota, so take the minus 2.5 points. Remember, we paid 10% bonus on all quads and upwards on the spread betting and on NFL matches, so get your bets on with us here at Sean Graham for Week 2 of the 2016 NFL season.